Covering news where you live, this is 5 News.
Well, thank you for joining us here for the latest news and weather where you live. I'm Joe Ellison. Now, despite some controversy over where some NWA Pride events would be held, Pride will continue this weekend, starting in Fayetteville today. The 19th annual Pride Parade and Festival is the largest of its kind in Arkansas. Today will feature a trans march and rally, followed by a trans fest at the Fayetteville Town Center. Tomorrow, the Pride Festival kicks off at 11 in the morning at the intersection of West Avenue and Dixon Street with a full slate of Pride activities all day. Now, for a complete list, just visit our website at 5newsonline.com. And the Rodeo of the Ozarks continues today in Springdale. This is the third day there at Parsons Stadium. It's the event's 78th year and continues through Saturday night. You can find a link to the schedule of all the events happening over the next few days, also on our website at 5newsonline.com. And we are less than 2 weeks away from July 4th. Can you believe it's already here? But if you're thinking of lighting off those fireworks, maybe find out a little bit more first. The city of Fayetteville, for example, says you're only allowed to shoot off fireworks for 4 days. From the 1st to the 3rd, you can light up from 10 to 10, but on the 4th, they give you an extra hour. You can check up on the rules where you live by visiting your city or county's website. All right, let's get a check of that weather now with meteorologist Zach Scott. And Zach, it looks like we're heading into a pretty hot weekend.
Yeah, going to see some of the warmest weather we've seen here all year building in. Perfect timing, right? First weekend of summer. Summer solstice, of course, was back on Wednesday. We've got heat that could be even hotter going into the back half of next week. So summer is in full swing here. Upper 80s near 90 degrees northwest Arkansas. Plenty of sunshine today. Some scattered clouds working in from Oklahoma, filtering out some of that sunshine at times. We're looking for low to mid 90s, River Valley into the Ouachitas, higher elevations of the Ouachitas, a couple degrees cooler. Again, we had a few stray showers yesterday. Can't roll out a few stray showers today, but again, most of us staying dry. That's why rain chances only at 10%. The next couple of nights, we're going to watch for showers and thunderstorms try to get going out towards the west and then to the northwest. Thunderstorms trying to get going later today. Going to make a run for the state line. If they could hold together, we could get some rain during the overnight hours. Right now, consensus says should be weakening and on a downward trend. So we'll see if we can get some showers to hold on. But the River Valley and parts of the Ouachitas, eastern Oklahoma would have the better shot there. As we get into tomorrow, a lot of sunshine expected. Few scattered clouds. Can't roll out an afternoon thunderstorm. And then again, Saturday night into Sunday, we're going to look for approaching front to the north. Try to kick up some thunderstorms. Some of those could roll into our area. And we'll have a chance for some rain again going Sunday night into Monday as that front actually comes through. So we're going to be watching it for you. The main weather headlines for us, though, Joe, going to be the heat. Feels like temperatures near 100 northwest Arkansas on Saturday and likely around 105, maybe even up to 108 by Sunday for the River Valley. So again, make sure you take breaks, stay hydrated. You should do just fine.
All right. Thanks so much, Zach. All right. Now let's get you caught up with some of those stories you might have missed this week. Getting to and from Northwest Arkansas National Airport can sometimes be a challenge with just a 2-lane highway leading up to it. But relief is on the way. 5 News reporter Catherine Gilker tells us how an access road will make the drive much easier.
Building an access road from I-49 to the airport is something the airport board has planned for more than 2 decades, and now it's closer to becoming reality.
This access road is going to connect Highway 612 or the Springdale Northern Bypass right up to the entrance of the airport.
Olivia Moore is the airport's public affairs manager. She says the airport board recently donated 55 acres to the Arkansas Department of Transportation, who is building the access road.
We wanted to go ahead and donate that so we can get started on this project and make it as smooth and efficient for everyone in the region, getting this connector road.
RDOT is still currently in the land acquisition phase of the project, but is hoping to start construction by early 2024. The access road will be a 4-lane road with a divider up until about 9/10 of the way to the airport. Moore says the speed limit will also be about 70 miles per hour. She says getting this project started means a lot.
We're really excited. We're hoping to streamline driving towards the airport so everyone can fly locally, make it more easy and efficient.
Construction on the new access road is expected to be complete by early 2027. At Northwest Arkansas National Airport, covering news where you live, Catherine Gilker, 5 News.
And the clock is ticking for some veterans in eastern Oklahoma. The State Veterans Commission now voting to close the Talihina Veterans Home. Those veterans need to find a new place to live, and soon. 5 News reporter Lauren Spencer shows us how this closure is leaving LaFleur County families with little options for their loved ones.
I think they deserve much better.
On Thursday, the Oklahoma Veterans Commission voted unanimously to close the Talihina Veterans Home, leaving only 90 days for residents to find new places to live. Jim Grego, the representative for House District 17 in Oklahoma, says the center has been very important to him.
I've been fighting this fight for 5 years.
The Talihina Veterans Home is being replaced with the State Veterans Home, which is currently under construction in Sallisaw. However, this new location is over an hour away and has no official opening date, potentially still 18 months away. The original plan was to keep the Talihina Center open until the location in Sallisaw was finished.
And so I still thought we had time, and then just to get this dropped on me, like all the employees here, like all the residents, just out of the blue, boom, you got 90 days.
Greg Slavanik is the interim executive director at the ODVA. In a statement, he said, quote, "Our first priority is, of course, the residents and staff who are currently at the Talihina home. There will be many conversations with them in the days to come as we work to provide the best possible outcome for all involved."
How many of these veterans will be displaced, and where would they be going?
Only got 36 patients. It's not just impacting 36 residents, it's 36 families.
As for where these veterans will be moving, Grego says for some, it'll be further away from their loved ones who could visit.
And these people were in the routine of coming to see them, and now we're going to move them 2 to 3 hours away.
When asked why exactly the center was closing, Grego explained the ODVA gave financial reasons.
I don't think they really looked at the human side of this. I think they just see numbers. And, these are 36 guys that served our country. The government made obligation to them. You serve us and we're going to take care of you. And I feel like, we're not fulfilling that part.
In Talihina, covering news where you live, Lauren Spencer, 5 News.
Well, those are some of the stories you might have missed this week here on 5 News. We'll continue to follow the news all day. You can catch up with us again anytime at 5newsonline.com. Hope you have a great weekend.